What's going on, it's Elusive here. We're going to be installing hood struts on the CRZ. These are actually sent in by somebody for free, so huge shout out to them. I'll leave them in the link below. We got them all pretty much set up, so you're going to see they're just, you know, hood struts, whatever. They're from this company here. I can't pronounce it, so you guys can just read it to your best of your abilities. I can't pronounce it. You guys can do your best. But yeah, hood struts. They are on eBay. I will link them in, not eBay, Amazon. I will link them in the description and comments so you guys can check them out if you guys like them in this video. So yeah, we got them all set up. They're gonna come all pieced apart. So all you got to do is put these guys on. It's gonna be looking just like this. So you're gonna have to put these guys on. The threaded part here. These will be the ball end joints that connect to the actual hood strut. So we'll get started on that now. So you're gonna have two little brackets like this. One side's gonna go on the bottom, and they actually come with instructions, so I'll show you guys that. Unlike most shit nowadays, these actually came with instructions, so that was pretty good. I got a good idea of how they work and what brackets go to what. So as you can see, you can tell by what bracket goes to what based on where it is in here. So that was nice. It'll come with instructions. One less thing to fuck up. So then with that, we're gonna be just installing them how they are. So you got to remove the little pin that's in them. There's gonna be a little black pin. So it's gonna be this little black wire or whatever. You're gonna have to take them out of each ball joint, ball end joint, whatever you want to call them. That just holds it in afterwards. So you put them in after you lock them in. All right. So the points it's gonna mount to are gonna be right here, and then the first bolt right here on the hood that holds the hood to the car. So you're gonna have to take off this bolt, top bolt, and then bolt these on both sides. So it's going to be a 10mm, in my case, depending on what you have, if it's factory or not. So it's going to be this bolt here on both bottoms. So that guy there. And then it's going to be this guy, right? Yep. And then this guy will pop right here. And then you just got to snug it back up. I'm not going to tighten it down yet, but that's where it's going to go. And then we'll do the one on top here. I would just suggest doing this one at a time, obviously. Otherwise, your hood might fall. I doubt it, but just do one side at a time. And then same thing. This bracket will go up here. And then yeah, so they're both tight. I'm going to tighten them down later to my specifications. But yeah, you're gonna see this is how it's gonna look. So this guy is gonna go right over here. And you actually gotta remove the engine prop to do this. So the instructions don't really tell you how to do it. They just kind of tell you what it's supposed to look like, which is fine. I mean, it's better than no instructions at all. So instead of having both brackets bolted up, your best bet is to put the connectors in first. It's still possible, obviously, to do it with it connected to the brackets to the car. Personally, we found it pretty much easier to just do it by doing like this. Can you hold this up for me so I can put mine in? No. Sweet. A little more. So yeah, now we're gonna, we gotta get right down now. So now we're gonna line up the bracket here, same as last time. Yeah, so you have some wiggle room on here. You can move it kind of wherever you want to line it up. Obviously, you're gonna want to line it up straighter rather than that. But yeah, we're gonna do it like this. Now we're gonna wrench her down. There's not really a torque setting on these. You could probably look up your hood torque settings, but honestly, I think snug is gonna be good enough. When you get to a certain tightness, it just starts bending the bracket. So that's that. Just put the brackets on first. I mean last, and then your best bet's gonna be snapping these in, putting those little pins in. That way, the bracket will be able to be seated correctly without having to doing fuck around stuff. So yeah, we got everything in and tight. Yeah, so you're just gonna want to make sure, obviously, your brackets are made the right way. You just want them to line up, obviously, pretty good. Otherwise, you're gonna have more stress on the hood strut. But I think in this case, we're gonna be all right if they're a little off. All right, so we had to take a break actually for other stuff. So we actually got the hood struts all in and installed. I'll show you guys how it looks. So we got this one here, bracket set up just like that. So you're gonna end up looking pretty good. fitment's all pretty good. Same thing on this side, bracket like that, and then bracket like that on top. Like I said, fitment's pretty good. It obviously closes just fine, everything. The only real complaint I have is it's pretty tough. Like, they're pretty heavy duty struts, so they are pretty tough to close, but once you get it to like this point here, it kind of likes to go pretty good. So yeah, not really any big complaints other than that. And then too, when you're opening it up now, you can use one hand, and then it just opens up like fucking open sesame. We have two of these obviously installed. Honestly, if you wanted to, you could just install the one, like on either side. That'd be more than enough to hold up the hood, and it'd be a lot easier. We actually tested it out too. It's actually a lot easier to open and close. But yeah, like I said, it doesn't really matter that much. It's not like you're going to be opening every time you get in the car or anything. But yeah, so far pretty good. Like I said, I got these sent to me for free, so huge shout out to him for sending it. I will link the Amazon link in the description. But all bias aside, I'm pretty sure they were about $30 or something. It was pretty good. Only other complaint really would be the installation manual. It really isn't an install manual. It's just a book of what it's supposed to look like. It doesn't really tell you how to install it. It's a good tip here to take the pin out of the connector, what I told you guys about. But yeah, like for the most part, it isn't really an installation manual. It just kind of tells you what it looks like, not really how to install it. But yeah, so that's that. At least it comes with one. Obviously, most places don't even send you one anymore. But yeah, that's how it's going to look, and that's how it looks so far. So what do you guys think? And if you guys end up getting these, I will link them in the description. That way you guys can know where to get them from. That'll actually work. And yeah, so that's that. Yeah, next video, I'm considering doing the clear tail lights. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely check it out. And people have done it before, I know already. So that would just be taking apart the tail lights and then getting the red inserts here taken out. That's all it is to tint these to clear. Not tint them. That's all it is to make these clear. I've seen a lot of people do it before, and it actually looks pretty good personally, especially on a blacker car or darker car. So yeah, that might be the next video. Otherwise, I do have the aluminum door handles. They did come in, so we're gonna be swapping these guys out for the aluminum ones. Right now they're just plastic. That's how they come from factory and everything. A lot of people have asked me about them, and then we're also going to be doing that. So other things we're going to be doing too is people have asked about the TPMS delete. So I've also looked into that. I also ordered that. So I didn't really order it for my sake. I kind of ordered it so to show you guys what it's like. I know some people have been asking about it, and might as well order it. It was I got a decent deal on it, so I will share everything with that as well. But yeah, everything's looking pretty good. And then since we took out the hood struts, obviously I just decided to take out the engine. The engine stand, the hood prop, so took that out as well. I'm just gonna take this out a different day. I know it's kind of a bitch to take out, so I'll take this out a different day, but the hood prop's out, so now the bulk of the bullshit's out of the engine bay, so that's out. Alright, adios motherfuckers, take care.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there